Today I messed up by impregnating my female friend's wife. I did not mess up today, I messed up on February 20th, 21st and 22nd of 2020, but the results are going to be hitting me soon. My wife and I have been married for 15 years, we married right out of high school and had been together for what seemed forever as we grew up together. Having stayed in the same small town, we naturally maintained contact with many of our childhood friends. One of those friends, let's call her Rosani, met and married her wife while at school and returned to live where she grew up. In 2019 her wife got artificial insemination because they wanted to have a baby. Sadly, she had a miscarriage in the first trimester. They could not afford another procedure. They hosted a New Year's Eve party and we attended. While at the party the conversation turned to kids and the fact that we do not have any by choice, mainly my wife's. After a while, Rosani told my wife about the miscarriage and seemingly joked about borrowing me to father a baby since they could not afford to try again in a clinic. My wife, who by this time was well on into being drunk, agreed. A few weeks later Rosani approached me and told me that her wife was monitoring her ovulation cycle and they would call me. It was made clear that it would be as clinical as lovemaking could be. I told my wife and she reacted poorly, stating that it had been a joke and that we could not be serious. And I messed up. I could not find how to break this to Rosani, who seemed so excited at the shot of having a baby. I went to her home 3 days in a row and the lovemaking was underwhelming. She really did make it as unsatisfying and clinical as possible.